Shalom. I'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth, peace, and salutation to the hopeful elects. Shalom. Welcome to today's video. I'm your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mishaba, here in the city of Detroit. I'm just making this video to show you the many different books that I once had. Okay, these books, many different books on the different histories of us Hebrew Israelites and the different things that we've been through. Esau is Edom. He writes his books and he tells his story, his story, okay? But in telling his story, he can't help but to add us in to his story because we built his world. We built his story, you see? We built history, you see? Our people, the Israelites. So this here is the video of the many different books that I had once acquired. This is the video from years ago, 4 years ago, way before my house had burned down. My house burned down with maybe about a year and a half to a couple of years ago, and all my books, all these books that you see now, had all got destroyed, either by fire damage or water damage, corrosion, stuff all like that. But I had got all those books. Look at it, the Lost Tribes of the Promised Land, all those books. The book on King James. I got the Torah. I had all those books all lined up on my glass table in my dining room. All of them. And this was also back when I was able to see a lot better, because as many of you know, I'm low vision blind. Okay, and now I'm not able to read all. If I had all these books, I wouldn't be able to read them all. Wouldn't be able to read them. Only if the light is a certain way or something, or whatever, the angle is a certain way or something, or whatever. But it would be a hassle. But I had acquired all these books because I was thinking that, what if during the time of Jacob's troubles, and the power went out, and people wouldn't be able to charge up their laptops, their cell phones, and all these different types of things, their tablets. So what would we have to teach people with, and to to bring to remembrance to our people what happened to us? So I came up with the notion to get a whole bunch of books that I'd be able to, if Yahweh called upon me to teach, I'd be able to teach, certain things, this, that, and the other, and having a number of different books. You see, this book right here, the book on by Joseph of Arimathea, the book on Jesus, his resurrection, and the aftermath. That book tells about how Yahweh Shai was crucified, how they took a tree that was 5 cubits tall, and they cut it down to where they was able to place him up there and use a crossbeam. They nailed him to a crossbeam, and then hoisted him up onto the tree, and then secured that, and then nailed his. They cut a slit, a little slot out for his heel in the tree, and they nailed both his feet together to the tree. Yeah. Now this book right here, the book of King James, this is supposed to be somewhat of a depiction of King James. He was dark-skinned, somewhat, and he was not a white man. He was so-called a black man. He was of the tribe of Judah, just like his father, which was of the tribe of Judah. Okay. So yeah, but so all these books, I had all these books, and all across my glass table in my dining room. I mean, all kinds of books about many different things concerning Hebrew Israelites and, what we went through, the chains of Africa, all these different books. Okay. So that we would be able to just simply have literature to read during the time of Jacob troubles, and we hunkered down. Okay. The book on Timbuktu, I had that one up. I had all that, and the Bible that I had there that had the Apocrypha in it, and the Bible had survived, but it still had the Bible had survived the fire, but it still had a little burn mark and on some of the pages, and it still had the mildew and mold, in between the pages and stuff. So it was, really hit, dust, all that, those fibers, mildew fibers, and all that. But anyway, I was just making this video because I just wanted to show that for those who, who just now gathering, because I'm noticing some of the brothers in GMS is starting to show in their videos the different books that they got. You see this here? This here, the book on Timbuktu. Okay, and from Babylon to Timbuktu, from Timbuktu to Babylon, something like that. And so, but yeah, some of you brothers are just now starting to gather these books. I had already had all of them. I had all of them. All the ones that y'all are starting to show in y'all videos, I already had all of them. From Babylon to Timbuktu, that's what it is. I had them all. The Linear Bible, the Hebrew Bible, the Torah, the Concordance, all of them. Had them surrounded by roses and flowers and all that. You see, I had all that mess. The Zonneville Bible edition, all that stuff. And because I felt that it would be good reading material for when society was shut down, and I would be hunkered down somewhere, because Yahweh is going to bust up all of the camps and everything, and a lot of you brothers are going to find yourselves individualized by yourself. You're going to find yourself by yourself. And some of us are going to be able to bug out. Some of us are going to be able to bug in. However it go. However Yahweh has it all planned. We don't know. We don't know how exactly it's going to go down or exactly when it's going to go down. But when they collapse it all, and whatever attacks that are happening on American soil concerning the sleeper cells, the foreign sleeper cells, the domestic sleeper cells, once they start going off and start doing all their terroristic activities all throughout the many different cities in America, then things are going to shut down. They're going to declare martial law. It's inevitable. You see? So once these things occur, and then whatever EMP that Putin might decide that he would launch, or Yahweh may have the sun, you see, flare up, and that'll be EMP, electromagnetic pulse detonation, to shut everything down. So it's many things that could happen in the care. Yeah, this is a good book too. The artist, the philosopher, and something else, The Warrior, I think it was. That's a good book. And this one here too, Caesar the Messiah or something like that. That's a good read. He talks about different things. The conspiracy to invent Jesus. That book was about. It's a number of different things in there. But yeah, I was gonna do a number of different videos from these different books talking about different things, as I'm seeing some of the brothers in GMS doing right now. And I had already had all these books and all that mess got either burnt up or in the fire or water damaged or mold or mildew. You know, there's no need for keepers of books, and there's no need for a bunch of books, because guess what? You can't you can't pack all these different books inside your backpack and bug out and go and teach nobody anything with all these books. You see, I already had all this. I had all that. That's a good book there too, right there. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't forgot the name of it, but that's a good book. Excellent book. Yeah, so it had something to do with about the breaking the chains of Africa or something like that. That's another one up there too, the yellow one. But yeah, this video was just to show you that there's a good book right there. Yeah, just to show you that you can gather a bunch of books and have a bunch of books, but when society shuts down, if you don't have your own little private little library going on in your bomb shelter, then you forget about it. Because remember, all the houses are going to be burned down. Doing it when they declare martial law, and there's no 911, they're going to shut 911 off. Remember that they're going to shut 911 off. Once they do that, it ain't going to be no police or ambulance or fire department services. All that'll be gone from society all over America. So what do you think the 2/3 gonna do? They gonna go off. They're gonna straight go off. They're not gonna be. And then plus it's gonna be they're gonna declare the draft. Okay, they're gonna declare the draft. All right. Well, once they do that, then hey, man, all bets are off on everything, because it's gonna be so much hell. Age 18 through 26 being rounded up, gathered up. Some that will go. You're not going to see them again once they get them on those prison buses. That they're going to have those prison buses lined up all on the main streets. Okay, and the main streets and some of the side streets too. They're going to have those firework those buses, and then yes, it's going to be a gunfire and all that, because a lot of you young guys, y'all not going to want to go to war. So what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna sit up and try to fight up against Esau, against the martial law troops, because a lot of guys in the neighborhoods got all types of assault rifles and all types of shit. Some brothers got hand grenades and shit. So they ain't gonna want to just walk away from that shit. They want to try to use that shit first. They gonna try to use that shit first. That shit gonna mess up on them. That shit gonna mess up. They gonna be hit. Because Esau is Edom. When they come through, the Gurkha troops, martial law police, they're going to comb the neighborhoods like, 10 and 15,000 strong. Plus, they're going to have the android robots. Okay? They're going to have those android robots that walk and talk and look like humans and all that, dressed in army fatigues. Plus, they're going to have the robotic dogs with the rifle strapped to their backs. Okay. And then plus, they're going to have the drones. The drones, they're going to have the capability to fire 22 caliber rounds down on people. Okay. They catch people walking around. Most times when you hear pow, 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 those are going to be sounds of people actually being shot to death. Right then, right there. That's just simply the way it is. That's just simply the way it's going to be. That's going to be the order of the day. Seeing people being shot dead. Dead bodies laying here and there, anywhere, all around. You see, because of the new variants, plus the people being shot to death. Snipers. You're not going to be able to step outside. You see, because your neighbors, they're going to be gunning for you. They know you got some food. They sit there and watch you load up food, pull your car up in the driveway, bag it all up to the side door, and you get out and pop the trunk. Your neighbor right beside you, living in the house right beside you. They're looking out the side window watching you as you take the food out of your trunk and take it in your side door. They know you got food. They don't have any. They know you got some. It's martial law. Ain't no 911. All that gone. They had their window cracked. You stepped outside. You don't realize. Pow! They bust you right in your head. 12 with double-eye buckshots from a shotgun, 12 gauge. Blow your head right off. Your body lay right there on the side of the house. Your neighbor comes out of his house, goes over his backyard fence, goes and it runs your pockets while your body laying there, goes in your house, steal all your food, take all your food out of your house and put it through his window so the neighbors don't see. You see? And he load up all your stuff just like that. And then come on back around, jump the fence, come on back around, shut the door, shut the window, and he good. You got to watch that. Neighbors are going to be doing that to other neighbors. Just like that, popping them. Popping them. Look, I just wanted to show you this video. That's all. And so that way you can have some understanding about the different books and different things concerning what's, all the different histories concerning our people from all over the world. That's what all these books represent, because they are stories of history. Esau is Edom story, but with us added in, because Esau is Edom cannot tell his story without what? Adding us into his story. You see. That's all. But yeah, things are gonna get really bold, really bad, really quick, really soon. We got about another 5 months before it'll be November, time for that vote and all that little mess. And then, Biden is not going to want to go out of office. And so you can look forward to World War III going into effect. The showing up beginning stages, whatever little terrorist activities is going to start up by then, by November. Whatever terrorist activities is going to start up by then, because it's either going to be a civil war, domestic civil war, or because what's going on concerning people wanting Trump voted in, and people wanting their rights to Texas or whatever I think it is, and so Texas going up against the government, and then the race wars, and then all this so much mess, plus the draft, plus the variants, plus all these different mess, plus crime, and plus the people, all the stores raided and looted. People shot all up and killed. Dead bodies laying here and there. Dogs eating on rotten flesh. People eating on other people's dead bodies. Cooking them right there out in the open. Cutting up body parts. Martial law police driving by, not doing nothing about it. They don't give nothing about it. They don't care. You see, and they the one kicking in people's doors, beating and raping the women and the children. The martial law police. These are things that are going to be going down. You think they're going down. Guys are going to be at war with the soldiers. The soldiers are going to be winning. If you fire anything from any structure and any soldier, automatically the structure that you fire from is automatically obliterated and blowed up. And so there's going to be a lot of explosions going on. People's whole houses going up, blowing up like a gas explosions. These things are going to be happening. Fire everywhere, smoke and soot in the air. And that soot is going to be particulate soot down to the to nanofibers floating in the air. You're going to have to wear a mask because it's going to go inside the lungs. Many people's lungs are going to breathe in, and they're going to expire. They're going to become unalive for breathing in all that soot. They're going to get inhalation, soot and smoke inhalation. You see, and people are going to be dropping dead for many different reasons. You see. You'll see children walking around. They're not going to have no mama and daddy. No food, no water, no electricity, no gas, no natural gas for cooking and heating, no gasoline for distributing, for commuting. Plus, it's going to be winter time. You see, because right after one shit start up in November, then it's going to be cold already. And then December, January. A lot of people are not going to make it without any power, electricity, or anything. December, January, February. And come March, going into spring, going to be a lot of bodies thawing and rotting and stinking and smelling. And the smell of death going to be everywhere. Going to be all over the place come spring. These are the things that are going to be happening. There's going to be going in for the thawing out of the beginning of 2025. Okay, for April. And so I just want to make this video to show you these books, right? And yeah, I gathered these books. So if I was hunkered down, if I was bugged, if Yahweh would have had me to allow me to bug in, that I would have something to read. But all these books came to naught. So you guys gathering books, you can't carry them with you if you bug out. You see. So I don't know. It's all up to Yahweh what He had you to do. So anyway, so I ever so much watching this video. Brothers and sisters, stay strong. We ain't got much longer. Yahweh is gonna be levying out all different types of wraths all over this world, especially here in Babylon, America. So we're going to go ahead and close it out. We'd like to give all praise and all honors to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem and Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us the truth. Peace and salutation to the whole elects. Shalom to the whole elects. Here we go.